Good morning from a beautiful day here at Disney World Orlando Resort. Today we are walking into the Transportation and Ticket Center for the opening day of Magic Kingdom. I'm Michael from SoCal Exploring, and today we'll be checking out all the different guidelines that they have put in place to make sure that guests are safe for the reopening of the theme parks. We'll get into all that up next. All right, so in at the TTC, we are just getting over into these tents over to the right here. They have temperature screening signs leading us up here, so they are required to have face coverings, temperature screenings, and physical distance for entering.
Good morning, welcome back.
Good morning. So yeah, we have all these different guidelines right here. You've probably seen them at Disney Springs. So let's go in for our temperature check. So just got through the temperature screenings and the security. They did the bag checks and everything. They actually have a different way of doing bag checks now. If you do not have any metal water bottles or umbrellas in your actual bags, you can just walk right through the scanners. But stuff like phones or possibly pins could set off the sensors, and then they will end up checking your bag anyways. And for the temperature checks, they actually have Advent Health coming in to do the temperature checks instead of cast members, so that's good. But now we're heading on to the Magic Kingdom monorail to head over to Magic Kingdom. See you guys when we get there. Just thought I'd point out before we get on the monorail, you can see leading up the ramp of the monorail station, they have social distancing markers all the way down the ramp, and some even at the bottom of the ramp down there. As you can see, they have little dots that signify social distancing if the lines stretch down that far. So yeah, it seems that they're doing a lot of things to help with social distancing here at the monorail station even. Just got off the monorail. We are now waiting to get into Magic Kingdom, and the first thing I'd like to talk about is the monorail system that they have set up right now is actually a little bit different on how to actually get onto the monorail. So when you're in the station, you would get to the front of the line, you would tell them how many people are in your party, and then they give you your own section of the monorail to yourself pretty much to social distance you from other people. And separating each little section of the monorail is a fabric partition between the two of you, between the two groups, to allow maximum social distancing in there. So I actually think that's a really nice touch that they did that. But downside is it does make a longer wait to get on the monorail. So give and take pretty much. Something that I will talk about while we're walking in towards Adventureland to go on Jungle Cruise is in the Main Street USA, they actually have the ice cream parlor and Casey's Corner. They are both closed currently. I do not know when they will be reopening, but as of right now, they are closed. So if you're looking to get that hot dog or that nice ice cream sundae, unfortunately, you'll have to wait until they reopen. But it did say that they will be serving similar items at Cosmic Rays Cafe. So yeah. So we are in line for Jungle Cruise, and as you can see in the boat, they have a plastic partition between you and the skipper, and then also plexiglass partitions between every group in the boat. So that's nice that they are doing that for social distancing at Jungle Cruise. After getting off Jungle Cruise, we are now headed over to Pirates of the Caribbean, and as always, Jungle Cruise has the best jokes of all time. So no change there from the parks being closed, but we're gonna head into Pirates of the Caribbean to see how they work with social distancing. Just got off of Pirates of the Caribbean, and the one thing that I can say that they are doing for social distancing, other than the marks on the floor for in the line, the way that they're doing ride loading is for the cars, they have two groups in the actual boat itself, and they socially distance each group by 2 rows. So you would have one person in the front row, then skip 2 rows, and then like one group in the 4th row. So that's how they're doing social distancing on Pirates of the Caribbean. But now we're gonna move on to a couple more attractions, and then I'll get back to you with any updates that I can on the way that they're doing social distancing on those attractions. Just done a few more rides over at Disney, and the first ride I did was Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, and the queues have like partitions throughout the entire queue that are made of plexiglass that are labeled "Do Not Touch," and that's to help social distance you between the party next to you, going around the queue as well. And then with that, they also had plenty of distancing in between each group in the actual train car itself. I think I had like 2 or 3 different seats in like between me and the group in front of me. And then I also did a farewell tour on Splash Mountain, and we don't know as of right now when it's closing, but I just wanted to get on it just before, in case it does close soon. But we also found out that while we were getting off the attraction, that the store to actually get merchandise for Splash Mountain is currently doing a virtual queue. So you would have to go give them your name, your phone number, and then how many people are in your party, and then they would text you when you're ready to go in and shop, and you have an hour to return from the initial text. And also, while we were over at Big Thunder Mountain, we saw that there was people going through the Fast Pass queue, and we were wondering why that was, since the Fast Passes aren't currently being used. And we asked a cast member, and the cast member said that Fast Pass queue is being used for people with disabilities or also park executives / shareholders. So that's interesting, but I guess it makes sense that they were able to use that, since, I mean, they are paying a lot more, and then people with disabilities can't really stay in line that long. So now we're gonna move on and hopefully do some more rides. Quick little brief intermission between heading over to our next ride. Up on the little terrace for Country Bear Jamboree, we see Liver Lips and Big Al doing their meet and greet up there. It is beautiful to see them out, and it's fantastic that they're still doing sort of a meet and greet in a sense. But now we'll head on to our next attraction. Heading into the Splash Mountain exit gift shop. We can see all of the different gifts that they have available. I've been told what they have right now is what they'll have for a little while. Brer Rabbit plush, $26.99. Got these coffee mugs, the picture frame, health and safety reminders. Got a whole bunch of different things. Brer Bear's just chilling over here. I'm sure all of these are... Brer Bear is $29.99. And we have different pins and such. Do not see any Splash Mountain pins, which is kind of unfortunate, because that's what I was really looking for. But we do have a whole bunch of Brer Rabbits. But I have been told by cast members that they are currently out of the Brer Fox, and they are not sure if they will be getting more of him in the future. Over here we have the Funko Pop 3-packs. And yeah, that's pretty much all they have in here. It's just mugs, plushes, pop figures, and some clothing. A little nice shop, but they are doing a virtual queue, like I said earlier in the video. Since our last update, we have done the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and then also everything in Tomorrowland that is actually open right now. Unfortunately, the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover is actually closed right now. So unfortunately, I'm not able to get back there and get a little video of the Tron construction, but I will try to get another video of that over near the Goofy Barnstormer. And as it's a ongoing theme with the social distancing on attractions, they are spacing out a lot of people. On Buzz, they spaced out one full car between me and the other group in front of me. And then same thing on pretty much every attraction. That's the going theme, is that they are social distancing people as much as they possibly can. So I have just gotten off the Haunted Mansion, and there is a new there's a new line system going into effect on the Haunted Mansion. And to be completely honest, I'm not really sure I'm okay with it. It kind of ruins part of the ride for me, but it's what has to be done to avoid people coming too close to contact. So what I ended up doing is now there is no stretching room pre-show. You just walk straight through the queue, and they have lines set up in the carpet to make sure you keep physical distance from the group ahead of you and also behind you. So they're doing that, as well as putting groups in every other Doom buggy in the attraction. So that's the new stuff that's going on in the Haunted Mansion. My personal favorite attraction, if you haven't figured that out. But yeah, so now let's move on to probably our last attraction of the day. That wraps up our day here at the Magic Kingdom at Disney World Orlando. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and drop a comment down below telling me what you think about Disney's social distancing protocols that they have put in place and all the different protocols that they've also put in place. Personally, I think they did a fantastic job today. There were a few cases where people weren't following social distancing protocols. I did see cast members attempt to resolve the issues. So the cast members are trying. You have to let them do their jobs. They're just trying their best out here. But yeah, so let me know what you think below. And I've been Michael from SoCal Exploring. Make sure you follow my personal channel in the link in description. Hallowed Thrills is the name of that channel. And make sure you subscribe while you're down there to SoCal Exploring and hit the bell notification icon to get notified whenever we post a video. And as always, positivity is key, and remember, keep on exploring.